What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Look, I've been checking out a few things lately, and it made me want to ask this question. Um, been seeing a lot of heavy words spoken against a lot of legends, and I'm thinking about guys like LL Cool J. I can go back and think about guys like Pac a few years ago, where a lot of guys were saying some things. And we got to ask the question: what is the line, the balance between criticism and disrespect? And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because it's all right to not like something. It's all right to criticize it. It's all right to give an opinion of it. But is it cool to just go over the top and be just blatantly disrespectful because you might not like it? I feel personally that when you dealing with somebody, or when you speaking about somebody who has established themselves as a foundational piece, as an iconic figure in field, any field, that there's a way to speak on that person. Now, I'm not saying if the person has done something just so terrible, we went out and killed 5, 10 people or something, we find out he's a maniac. I mean, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about as it relates to their craft. I feel like there's a line of respect that needs to be walked on in how you address them, even if you don't like the work that they did. There's a whole lot of guys that that are legends, iconic figures in the rap game, in the music period, that I just don't feel them like everybody else do. It's like I listen to them and I'm like, I don't see what you see. But the fact that they are on the level that they're on, and they've gotten to that level, through their talent and through their hard work, and they have other people who do see them in that light, I have to respect that, to where my criticism of them has to be done in a way that's not uh, demeaning or hateful. And I think that it would keep things a little bit more stable if we had that approach. We got this thing where if we ain't feeling something, we just go in on it. We just go in, man. Oh man, trash, he garbage, he suck. And worse than that. But we don't always take into account the fact that these very people, whether you like them or not, they played a significant role in laying a path and laying a foundation for the people that you do like to come in that door. So just if nothing else, we gotta respect that. That's just my view. I ain't saying what you gotta do. I'm saying that's how I look at it. But what I've been seeing lately, man, it's like, man, y'all going in, man. And I don't know if it's a generational thing, to where it's like if somebody comes along later and they're not really familiar with the work and the history of a particular legend. I don't know if it's that, but it's kind of disturbing to me, you know. And I think that we got to be more respectful in how we. I mean, that's anything. You could be having a Michael Jordan versus LeBron James debate, and that's really how it happens a lot of the time. It's like the two people who might be debating or arguing, they're so passionate about the person that they're arguing for that it turns into shooting slugs at the person that they're speaking against, instead of just breaking it down and saying, well, nah, I don't like this guy because blah 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 blah. blah. Then they start taking other little shots, personal shots, and you might start arguing with your homeboy about it. You know, it goes to the extreme sometimes. But me being a dude who came from almost the beginning of this thing, you know, I was around when um, hip hop and all that first hit the mainstream, and I've seen every great artist to ever come down the pipe. I've seen them all. I've lived through every era of every artist who was on top of the game. I've seen them all. You can go all the way back from the late 70s all the way to now. I've seen them all. Everyone who's been in that top seat. And some of them I really liked, and some of them I was like, no, I don't see it. It's just, I just ain't, I'm not feeling it. But never publicly, never publicly would I get on any platform and speak about them in a way that's disrespectful, because you still got to respect the accomplishment even if you're not feeling what they did. So keep that in mind, man, moving forward. It's not always what you say, it's how you say it. And sometimes if you don't have to say it in a hateful, negative way, just don't. Keep your mouth shut, or critique in a respectful way. I ain't telling nobody to not speak their opinion. I never do that. But do it respectfully. If you got a personal gripe against that person, you deal with that on that level. Anyway, man, it's your big brother K-Rino, man. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.